is Monday, February 9th, 2026. We are at the Doublehead parking area on Dundee Road in Jackson. We're gonna go up. It's like 1:40 in the afternoon. Sounds pretty windy here. It's 24 degrees at the trailhead right now. These trees are really moving in the wind. Wow. We're gonna go up to South Doublehead and take the ski trail, which will then junction with the old trail, and then we'll take our old path, and then we'll take new path over to South Doublehead and down, and then do a 0.3 mile road walk to get back to the car. We're just out here because it's a beautiful clear day, but the winds are kind of high. We don't need a 4K today, but we do need new path coming down to the road. So we've done the Doubleheads before, but we missed a section of trail, and I can see that somebody's ski goggles are hanging on the sign, so that's lost and found. More than a half mile in, we've been on the ski trail, and that's going to continue up this direction, which will take you around to North Doublehead. And then this is the old path, which looks like it's nicely broken out. And that's going to take us up kind of in a call between North and South Doublehead. We've done the Doubleheads before, not in the winter. We went up the ski trail all the way to North, then went across to South, then came back to the call and took old path down, which would put us right back at the car. It kind of was like a lollipop. You can see how wide the ski trail is behind John. All right. Ooh, the wind sounds like it's dying down temporarily. Okay, so we're gonna head up here and then go out to South Doublehead and take new path down. Okay, so this is the direction to North Doublehead, which is right over here. 0.3 of a mile. You can see an FPA sign right there on that tree. That's because there's a cabin up here. It's kept locked and you can rent it out, I believe, unless they change that. Okay, so old path comes up the way we just came, which is quite steep, and then continues on until it meets up at the cabin with the ski trail. And new path heads out this way. It's definitely been broken. 0.3 of a mile to South Doublehead. So new path actually is going to go out and then turn to the right and go downhill to Dundee Road, and we're going to continue on a spur out to South Doublehead, which has excellent views. I think the views are better on South than they are on North, so I'm excited to go check it out. It's nice and clear. I can hear wind in the distance. It sounds like a train, but it's not here. It's like on the presidentials or something. I can hear it. Maybe it's at the trailhead because it was blowing like crazy down there. Much nicer here. Okay, and I'm at 1.1 miles basically. I don't know, 40, I can't see what it says. I think it's 44 minutes. All right, snowshoes were the way to go. It's pretty well packed, but on the ski trail, they request you wear snowshoes, even though some people didn't. And old path, new path, and the ski trail up are all quite steep. So we wanted our televators. That was excellent. And I don't know if I'm going to change going downhill or not. I'm going to plan to keep on my snowshoes. New path looks like it's the steepest of the approaches though. So we have not been on it before. I don't like going down steep, but we'll go check it out. We are up at a viewpoint that is off to the right side as you're coming up. It's got a cool gnarly tree right here. It's about, I think the White Mountain Guide says it's 30 yards out, and you get a nice view of the presidentials right here, and check out Cardinal Notch right there. Very sweet. Some wind. Let's see if any of the snow blows. No. This is a little windswept ledge. Okay. All right, and this is right before the junction with New Path. Cool. We are up at the viewpoint for the summit. The summit is actually marked by a cairn right up there, that little clearing. And there's going to be, the spur continues on, and we're going to go out that way, and there'll be a view to the south. But up here, we have a little view ledge, and this is Kearsarge North right there. And then out in the distance is Mount Shaw. And it's so funny, Chocorua is a little tiny point sticking up behind this ridge closer in, which is the Moats. Right in the foreground here is Thorn Mountain. I believe that this one is Tin Mountain. And then out in the distance is the Sandwich Range, so I can see Passaconaway and then the Tri-Pyramids. I'm kind of in the center right now, coming around. The Osceolas are in the center, way out. And then in the center right now is Kerrigan. And
Can trails out there.
a lot of what trails?
Can trails? Trails, sorry.
Yeah, I don't see too many. And then over here we have Stairs and Resolution, kind of in the center mid-ground. Okay, we're on a little open ledge here. And then this is the summit. Right up here. And there's a continuation on to another view, so let's go check it out. The view now, if you go past the summit, so this is North Doublehead right here, and I didn't even pay attention to what's on the other side there. Carter's Wildcats, that would be Wildcats over here, because Carter Notch, let me see if I can get it from here. Whoa, there we go. There we go. There's Carter Notch. And then coming around, right in the center, you might be able to see some snow on either side of this. Those are the bald faces. And then, geez, I had just looked. Caribou Mountain, I think is in the center. I didn't zoom in though. Going around, it's kind of wooded the other directions. But you do get a good view. Oh, I have to go back up, of Mountain Pond, which has a trail around it that we have not done yet. And it has a shelter at it too. There it is. That's Mountain Pond right there. I think from North Doublehead, there's a view that looks that direction also. I know there is. It's not as expansive as this though. All right. This is the view past South Doublehead. We're back now, so new path. We're going to take it down to Dundee Road. It has had traffic on it. It's been broken, but it's not like this rest of it has been.
It's not like consolidated.
No, which is kind of why I decided I wanted to go down it, even though it's very, very steep. This is new trail for us, but looking at the slope angle or anything, it's just crazy. So I don't like going down steep, especially in snowshoes, but that's what I'm gonna do. I do. I have K10s with me, but I don't think it's that packed. So trees will be our friend, I guess. All right, 1 mile. I think I can. It might be a super fast mile. Maybe we'll lose our balance and we'll just down.
Slide on down.
I don't know. We'll find out. Still descending New Path. We're through the steepest part of it, I believe. I only took one digger. It's kind of tricky. The snowshoes I have are longer than I wanted, but I got a great deal on them. So they're great if you're breaking trail, but I'm used to 22-inch snowshoes, and these are 25s. So it's just like, you have to think about what your footprint size is actually. Sometimes you get your tail part caught up And that's exactly what happened. But it was also on a very steep section. But this is nice. It's quite soft. It does look like somebody, I can't tell which direction they went, but somebody did it not in snowshoes. So the track is a little bit choppy right now. But once the two of us come through, it's cleaned it all up. Packed it down a little bit. Still soft. I would still recommend snowshoes if you're going to do new path. What a beautiful day. I think it's 70-mile-an-hour winds up on Mount Washington though, so not a good day to be up high. But we are down at the road now. So the trail came right through here. There's a sign here. There's no parking here. They have a sign saying, please park in the lot at the bottom of the hill, which is where we're parked. It's about 0.3 of a mile this way. So we're just gonna road walk. And it should be under 3 miles by a lot, I think. Isn't it?
265.
265, okay, so under 3 miles. Yeah. That was excellent. Highly recommend doing anything on the Doubleheads. I've heard that the new path, which we took down, is really rough going, even though it sounds like it's new, right? In theory, it should be better, but it's not. It's highly eroded and very slippy. We didn't do that in non-snow, so I don't really have anything to judge it by. It is the steepest part, though, of the whole mountain. And I think North Doublehead has some nice views. You want to read your guidebook because they tell you how to get the views, where to go. You know, because you have to go behind the cabin and that'll give you a view looking to the east. And then if you go another place, there's like a ledge looking the other direction, whatever. Best views today were before we got to New Path coming across. There's that ledge, that first ledge that we had out that looks at the Presidentials and Carter Notch. That was, I think to me, that was the best view of the day. It was really nice. All right, all done. We're gonna walk back to the car.